Okay, everyone, I am going to give this a shot and see if you can hear me over the road noise. I haven't been feeling well in almost 2 weeks, so I'm sorry that I haven't really put out a proper vlog. I wanted to talk about the video I posted earlier and the little snippet about Diary of an Imposter. I am writing a book about my life, and I titled it Diary of an Imposter because at a very, very young age, I went through severe traumatic events, that, as I'm told, my psyche blocked out for my own protection. And a few years ago, my psyche decided to let me remember, force me to remember these events. And it has totally changed so much in my life. Some things for the better, most for the worse. I had a major breakdown, an emotional breakdown. Didn't want to leave my apartment. I couldn't function, which forced me to become, I'll say, somewhat homeless. I was sleeping here and there. My sister Michelle was gracious enough to let me stay there. A super good friend of mine, Dave, allowed me to stay at his place. There were some days I slept in my car. I didn't know who I was anymore. And the things I were remembering, took a major toll on me. I have lost a relationship with two family members of mine who are my nearest and dearest, because of my actions. And I can't even begin to tell you how much this has impacted me and changed me and what I thought of myself. I have been on a million different medications that has affected my personality and how I relate and interact with individuals. And this is partially what caused the separation between myself and those two individuals that I hold near and dear. I suffer from PTSD, anxiety disorder, panic disorder, a form of agoraphobia, and what they call borderline personality disorder, which in essence is depression. That's just another term they give it these days. And I was told before that I was bipolar. However, bipolar people usually go from euphoria to downright depression, and that's not me. I'm pretty level. I may go deeper, but so that diagnosis was recently stripped from me. unwilling is the word, unable to process what I was going through at the time. I hate that I can't remember my children's youth. I can't remember what I will say is 99% of my youth or my young adult life. And I remember maybe 70% of my life since. And the bad thing is that the majority of my memories are not good. And I hate having these memories, but at this point there's nothing I can do with it. I have to remember in order to forget. And not that I will truly ever forget, it's just, let's say I have to remember in order to deal with it and process it and get through it, move through it. It's not easy. I have alienated friends over the last several years rather than reaching out. I chose to push myself away because I guess you could say in a sense I was embarrassed that I wasn't the strong person that I thought I was. Now today, a few years later, I realize that I am a strong individual, but yet I'm weak. And I'm weak when I'm remembering things I don't want to remember. But yet I am strong because I'm still here. I tried to kill myself a few years ago, and this was after I alienated those two individuals that mean everything in this world to me. And I believe I alienated them, not purposely, but I believe I alienated them because I didn't feel worthy. I didn't place any value in myself my whole life. And I would lie to others and tell them I loved myself, when actually for a while there I thought I did. But I recently realized that I've never placed value in myself. I've never believed that I was good enough. And that all stems from what I went through in my life. I've had my moments of self-pity, which I hate. But for the alienation, that's all on me. That's my fault. That is what, at the time, more subconsciously than consciously, I pushed those that I loved away. And that is something I am trying to recapture. But I also realize that I deeply hurt those individuals, and I need to give those individuals time to process and grieve themselves because of my actions. We are all human and we make mistakes. And we have to live with those mistakes. And sometimes we have to live with the mistakes of others when we don't want to. I know that it might be frustrating that I am so unwilling at this point to talk about what I went through as a young child. But I'm not ready to, one, because I still have new memories that I'm trying to process and deal with and grieve. And grieving is a process. And two, I'm still trying to work it out myself. I can only do so much with the tools I've been given. And unfortunately, I know this is something that is going to be with me the rest of my life. I just have to get to a point where I feel like me again, because I don't. I feel like an imposter in my own life, and I don't recognize me. And until I can recognize me and get through the process, I am not going to share it with the public. I will share other things that I've been through in my life. Because ultimately the reason for these vlogs, one, it helps me to talk. But two, I've always had a helping, giving nature. So I feel like if someone out there listens to me and hears how I deal with things, how I've gotten through things, and I'm not saying that's right for everyone, but maybe it'll inspire them not to give up, not to want to die. Suicide is not an answer. All it does is hurt those that you leave behind. It's a temporary solution that has lasting effects, negative effects on those individuals that you leave behind. Somehow, I have managed to persevere and get through those things in my life that were hard to deal with. And I made it. And I am proud of myself for persevering. And I want everyone else to persevere, because your life matters. My life matters. Never give up on yourself. Love yourself. Keep pushing forward. Keep on keeping on. Dream big. Love yourself. Never give up. Thanks for listening to me rant today while I'm driving. I hope that somebody out there pulls something from what I'm saying. God bless you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day.